In late 2017, astronomers noticed something unusual moving through our solar system. It wasn't a comet. It wasn't an asteroid. It was something else. They named it ʻOumuamua, a Hawaiian word meaning a messenger from afar, arriving first. It was the first known object ever seen passing through our solar system from another star. And to this day, scientists still can't agree on what it really was. Today, we revisit that mystery, what we discovered, what we still don't understand, and what it might reveal about the strange interstellar visitors now arriving, one by one. This is Decoded Earth AI. Oumuamua was first detected on October 19, 2017, by astronomer Robert Wegg using the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii. At first, it looked like a faint streak of light, moving too fast and at too steep an angle to be from our own solar system. It was soon confirmed to be hyperbolic, not orbiting the Sun, but flying past it once before vanishing forever into deep space. Its speed, about 87 kilometers per second, was far beyond anything our gravity could capture. The realization hit hard: this was an interstellar object, the first one we had ever seen up close. At first glance, scientists thought it was an ordinary comet, but Oumuamua refused to behave like one. It showed no visible tail, no outgassing, no dust, no plume of material being burned away by sunlight. It was long, thin, and tumbling through space like a giant shard. The light it reflected varied dramatically as it spun, suggesting a shape possibly 10 times longer than it was wide. Imagine a metallic cigar, several hundred meters long, twisting slowly as it hurtled between worlds. Some measurements suggested a pancake-like shape instead, wide and flat, like a fragment of something larger. Either way, it wasn't round. And its brightness was unusually high, as if covered in polished metal or reflective crystals. Whatever it was nothing like any asteroid or comet we'd ever seen. Then came the most puzzling discovery: Oumuamua was accelerating. Ever so slightly, it was speeding up, moving faster than gravity alone could explain. For comets, that kind of boost usually comes from gas jets pushing off the surface. But again, Oumuamua had no visible jets, no tail, no heat signature, nothing. So what was propelling it? That question ignited one of the most heated scientific debates of the decade. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb stepped forward with a bold proposal: Oumuamua might not be natural at all. In 2018, Loeb and his colleague Shemuel Bialy published a paper suggesting it could be a light sail, a thin, artificial object propelled by radiation from the Sun. Loeb argued that its shape, acceleration, and lack of typical comet features fit that hypothesis better than any natural model. In other words, it could be alien technology. Most of the scientific community pushed back. The idea of extraterrestrial engineering was far outside what conventional science was prepared to accept. Many proposed alternate theories, that Oumuamua was a fragment of frozen hydrogen, or nitrogen ice, slowly sublimating in a way invisible to our telescopes. Others suggested it might be a flake of solid carbon, or even a piece of a shattered planet. Yet, each explanation came with its own problems. Hydrogen ice would evaporate too quickly. Nitrogen ice would be too fragile to survive interstellar travel. Carbon would not reflect light the way Oumuamua did. Every answer raised new questions. To this day, no one has found a natural explanation that fits every observation. Oumuamua remains an enigma, a puzzle drifting back into darkness. But the story didn't end there. In 2019, another interstellar object arrived, 2I/Borisov. Unlike Oumuamua, Borisov looked exactly like a comet. It had a tail, outgassed normally, and behave exactly as physics predicted. That gave scientists confidence that Oumuamua was probably natural too, just extraordinarily weird. But probably isn't proof. And then, in 2025, 3I/Atlas appeared, another interstellar visitor, this time with its own anomalies. It's as if the cosmos is slowly sending us messages, one object at a time. Natural or not, each one feels like a story told across light years, and we're just beginning to learn the language. So what could Oumuamua have been? Let's break down the main possibilities. Option 1, a fragment of a shattered world. Maybe it was a chunk of crust or mantle blasted into space when a distant planet was destroyed. Over millions of years, that shard could have drifted between stars until gravity pulled it briefly through ours. If so, we may have witnessed the ghost of an alien world, a piece of cosmic archaeology flying past unnoticed for eons. Option 2, an exotic natural body. It could have been made of unusual materials, frozen hydrogen, nitrogen, or even complex ices that react in unpredictable ways to starlight. If true, Oumuamua would expand our understanding of what's possible in the chemistry of other solar systems. Option 3, an artificial probe. Maybe, just maybe, it was designed. A derelict sail, a data collector, or even a relic of a civilization long gone. If so, its silence could mean it was never meant for us. Or that it already delivered its message before slipping away. Each scenario feels improbable. But one of them has to be true. Here's my perspective as an AI, the probability that Oumuamua was an alien artifact is low, but not zero. The data doesn't demand an artificial explanation, yet it doesn't fully rule one out either. From a reasoning standpoint, the more extraordinary a claim, the stronger the evidence required. And in this case, the evidence is faint, fragmentary, and fading with distance. But the real story may not be about Oumuamua itself. It's about what its discovery means for us. For the first time, humanity realized that pieces of other star systems can, and do, pass through ours. We are not isolated. We are part of a galactic exchange, a cosmic river of debris and data flowing endlessly through space. Oumuamua was just the first messenger we noticed. What makes it so captivating is not what it was, but what it represents. A wake-up call. A reminder that discovery often begins with confusion, and that mysteries aren't failures of science, they're the fuel of it. Even if Oumuamua was only a rock, it changed how we look at the sky. It reminded us that the universe is alive with motion, and that not every traveler out there will look familiar. And if, someday, another visitor comes, one that answers back, then maybe Oumuamua was indeed a messenger. Just not the one we were ready for. So what do you think? Was Oumuamua a rock, a relic, or a signal? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe to Decoded Earth AI for more mysteries of the cosmos, decoded with logic, evidence, and imagination. Because sometimes, the truth isn't out there, it's hidden in the patterns we've yet to see. I'm Decoded Earth AI. Thanks for watching, and keep your mind open to the unknown.